Hello, my beautiful Capricorns. Welcome to your reading. Let's dive in right away and see what's coming your way. By the way, if you're enjoying these ones, we're up to 7,000 already. Thank you so much for being here. And if you want to see more of these, and if you haven't subscribed already, go ahead, hit subscribe. It's a free way to support the channel. I have some tears of joy for you coming forward. And I also see like something actually appearing in your heart space. I'm going to tell this because sometimes when I say this is a chunk of money, okay, what's happening here? You know what's happening here? I have this pencil and this has been sitting on this one for the last couple hours and it just melted it. Okay, this is an artistic approach. Anyways, red is the color of passion. We kind of have a magenta here. I'm going to go with the color. I know this doesn't have color. I wish it had because I have like the colors have so much meanings as well. So many meanings. So the thing is, this is the color of passion. Something that you're passionate about is actually going to swipe through your life, which is, I feel like this is a good sign. 1, 2, 3, 4 different tears of joy showing up. Another thing I would like to mention here, this is actually looking like a chunk of money, can be a chunk of money, can be a resource, can be something that will bring some sort of like, maybe whatever is essential at this moment. Okay, this can be someone who has connections. This can be, I usually interpret this as a resource. Okay, material resource. Material resource can be, I'm going to give multiple examples because I go with like a regular, sometimes like in the past, let me tell you, in the past, last year. And so I was going with the meanings of like the shape because I learned this through my ancestors, and I use the terms that they use most of the time, but I'm going to expand that a little bit more. This is a resource that you need at this moment. If you're an artist and you don't have paint, this can be a resource of paint for you, free paint that you might be actually finding online on some, website that they're giving it away. If you are someone that wants to display certain things, or you're a dancer, you need shoes. This can be the dancing shoes that you need at that moment, because our needs can change person to person. We're all living a different life. Another thing I feel here, this energy, there's a pathway opening outside here for you. But before you reach that resource, you need to first travel these pathways. The first pathway I have here has a trace of joy, tears of joy at the end of it. And this can be like spiritual pathway that you're traveling. And there's a tears of joy at the end of it. I mentioned here that this tears of joy can be representing of some good news coming into your life, and seems like this is happening within the first month period here. Another thing I have here is the end in the middle of the second month. There's a pathway opening outside of your comfort zone. I see kind of here this person, this face reminds me of, I don't know if you guys know the Family Guy. There's a cartoon. I think it's over for 18 years old. It's like over 18. And I see there's a person's face. Actually, this is the Family Guy, the father's face I see here. And he has something on his like chest. Okay, this can be his chest right here. So this can be someone who has something on their chest that they need to let you know. They need to release it to you, speak it to you, and they're going to show up in your energy because the bird right there symbolizes communication. So this person can create some sort of like a communication line with you. This can be a father figure. This can be a father already, maybe a father in your life, or this can be an authority figure because we have patriarchy nowadays. So this can be representative of an authority figure. So, and this person is showing up here at the end of a pathway. So you might be actually going through some trials and tribulations at this moment. And the bird is calling in the beginning of the pathway. And this can be maybe a phone call. This can be someone actually like reaching out and telling you like, let's meet up. So you need to accept the offer in order to make this thing happen here. By the way, I also want to mention that I have another YouTube channel. I'm going to put it in the description box from now on, which is actually a knitting channel. I'm knitting some stuff with my cats, and if you enjoy those kind of fun stuff, go ahead and check that one out. Or if you want to learn how to knit a sock and etc., I'm going to place it in there as well. I see there actually within the first month, inside of your heart, inside you're attracting 1, 2, 3, 4 even. I see like a bunch of penguins walking. Okay, here they're coming towards you. The thing about this penguin is this can be a water family. Water can be Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. This can be like people that are really emotionally stable. And I feel like the Capricorns that I know can get along with Pisces energy really well. Okay, maybe it doesn't apply to your situation, but it can be. It's general. So these penguins can be representative of some Pisces, a family of Pisces, or family of emotionally mature people coming into your life, wobbling. Maybe they have a small, slow, moving like energy, but the thing is they're showing up as a team, and you are in front of them as well here, and you're communicating, connecting something, you're presenting something to them. This can even be because they're looking very tall and big. This can be like a group of people you're going to be presenting something to. And there's a cloud above them. This can be representing maybe this people, this company, this person, whatever this group of people are. They have been through it. They know how to work things out. They know how to pass through the storm as a group. So there's going to be a teamwork you're going to be forming with them. And this teamwork, basically, I feel like Three of Pentacles energy is showing. This is actually Three of Pentacles appearing after that. Three of Pentacles symbolizes teamwork. Teamwork makes the dream work energy. So you're going to be really connecting with people, even though they're a different element, because you are an earth element and they're a water element coming into your life, and you'll connect with them. Another thing with the elements are we have a full chart of zodiac signs. What we think is, like, for example, if you think you are your sun sign is Capricorn only, that wouldn't fully represent the whole aspect of your life. That's why, like, there are free charts that you can look it up online, that they give you the free charts in some websites. So what happens there is when you look at your Mars, it's different. This is intended for Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus sign, and the outlook can be different according to different signs. So that's why you might also have some water in your chart. And that's why when you step into this environment, this water people, you might feel really connected to them. And also, this is actually a grounding energy for you too. Three of Pentacles, teamwork makes the dream work. Also, this can be an excellent work that you have been putting out there already, being recognized and appreciated. There's a horse head right here. Horse symbolizes wish fulfillment, so this can be some wishes come true, become your reality. And after that, within the second month, I see two people. One of them is actually, I can see their horse's head, but the other one, I can't really make it up if they're like riding the same horse or like they have two separate horses. I feel like they're riding the same horse, okay? So this is a big horse, obviously. Horse indicates wish fulfillment, okay? Which shape, form it shows up. I see the horse head here. Horse head can be representative of a new beginning. And here, riding the horse indicates that you get the control of your desire, okay? That's your own thing. But the thing is, you have a partner behind you. And the thing is, somebody has to take the leadership here, because I think there's like, I don't know which philosopher said it, but I heard it somewhere. Once upon a time, a philosopher said, when two people ride a horse, one sits on the front, the other one sits on the back. So I feel like here, this is going to have some sort of a hierarchy. And you're going to lead, you're going to take you guys somewhere. And there's a person right here with a cloak. This can be also a legal accomplishment at the end of the day. And you're leading the horse towards somewhere. And like I said, there's somebody that you're going towards, and under this person, what we have here is actually a butterfly. Butterfly indicates metamorphosis, and this has been something that has been brewing already. When you reach to this person, either this person had their metamorphosis and you're going to benefit from that. Maybe they have a change of mind, change of character. You're going to benefit from that, or this is going to actually lead to your metamorphosis and changing form, shapes. And this, for some of you, I feel the energy, maybe you have something to show. You have, like I said, like I have been talking about my knitting projects and all the socks that I make and such in my separate, different videos, not always in Capricorn, for a year now, which I have been knitting maybe 20 years, over 20 years now. And last month, I started recording them and making them. So this can be something maybe you have been working for so long. And it seems like here it is going to start blossoming. Okay, it is going to start changing shape, changing form. It is going to even become something that you can put on display, that let people to see it. Okay, because that's what happens with the butterflies. At the end of the day, if they can catch them, because they do not last for a very long time, that's why actually I feel like, even though I don't like the animal captivity, because they do not last very long time, this is going to be something that is beautiful that you can put on display and preserve for a long time as well, okay? In the positive sense. Towards the end of the second month, I see a pathway opening here. There's a man here, okay? The head and they have a mouth in their chest. Their head doesn't really look clear. They have a half head and a mouth on their chest. This can be someone speaking through their heart. But the truth is, the mouth is really big. So this can be a representative of this person being actually having a big mouth, okay? This is not in a negative sense, big mouth. I feel like here, maybe a little bit like big words that they're using, but they're speaking from their heart. So if you can go past that, big words, there is a message for you here, and they're leaning towards a new pathway, a bright pathway for you. You might actually catch something, okay? You might actually get that inspiration. This might be even a divine inspiration for you, divine guidance for you, which comes, like I said, the divine guidance can show up in extreme ways or different ways, in like subtle ways. Okay, guys, somebody was knocking on the door. That can be also a good sign for you. I was talking about someone here, kind of like there's a term for this. The term is someone who wears their heart on their sleeve. Okay, I feel that energy. Another person I have here. No, this is not a person. This is a goat. There you go. Because like when I look far away, I cannot see it clearly. I just saw the eye. This is a goat. This is you. This person has a letter D on their chest and kind of looks like an I as well. D can be their first name or the last name. Maybe like a Daniel, Ada, Adeline, Derek, you know. So can be in their name also. It doesn't have to be their initials. They're right next to you and you're the goat right there. You are actually looking at them. The thing about goats are, and they tend to be very picky what they eat. They only eat the natural things. So this is your energy here, and this person is going to come forward. They have a message to relay, and that message will open up a pathway for you. But you showing up as big as here indicates that when you travel that pathway, be who you are. Be authentic. Do not eat the things, accept the things that are not really aligning with you. Do not eat the things, for example, eat can be in the literal sense, eating, or it can be like maybe something's being served to you. It seems like towards the end of the second or the beginning of the third month that you don't enjoy. Basically, do not eat that one because it might actually, not good for you. Accept it, basically. Accept it, okay? So I have here my things ready. Okay, that's why I'm trying to find that one. And I see somebody else right here. I have my notes here too. I have somebody else here. After you actually pass that period of time, I have somebody else right here walking away with their cloak. This can be someone, maybe a legal person, someone who has weights on their leg here, maybe weighing you down. This can be a legal situation that is actually maybe disturbing you. I feel like this person is walking away from you. That is clearing out of your energy field, which is a positive thing right there. Another thing I see towards the end of the third month, there's 2 legal papers. They're not really extremely clear, but they are also like looking like the penguins here. So you might have a situation, resource that is required right there showing up. Someone might be blocking the pathway for you. That blockage is actually getting out of your way. Another thing here afterwards, I see 2 legal papers can be like contracts, plane tickets, connections, emails, communication lines coming forward, and they might be even like attached to these penguins, the energies, the water energies, the emotional satisfaction here. Okay, and they will relay, I feel like, maybe very good news for you. Let's dive into your saucer now. If you have a specific question, a desire, an intention, hold it in your mind and let's see what the answer is going to be for that. Okay. The red is everywhere now. I don't know if you guys can see that. There's a massive crowd here. I see a person's face. I'm going to show it to you right away. Your desire coming really fast. Let me show you. There's a person right there. Okay. Looks like a baby, a newborn. And there's a woman right there smiling. I feel the energy, the name Barbara popped into my head. I don't know. I don't see the letter B, but it just came to me. I don't know. This can be in someone's first name or the last name. You have 3 different desires, okay? Even though they are actually connecting to one, that 3 different components needs to come together in order to make this happen. Your energy field is intact, and there's a snake wrapping around you, which symbolizes the cycle of life. So this can be a cycle ending, a new beginning coming. Another thing I see right there is a wolf. Okay, wolf can be also indicative of families, wolf packs. Seems like this crowd in your heart space can be the environment that you will step into, which will have the feeling of the family. This can be a new job, business environment, maybe a society, or a course, a new course that you're going to be taking, but it seems like it is going to have a positive effect in your life. I'm going to move into your tarot now. If you have a specific question, desire, intention, you can focus on that one. And we will look into your current situation and see what's happening with that. Wow, okay. King of Wands. Everybody keeps getting King of Wands. And I feel like because we have been through it now, through the retrograde, through the negativity, and the Venus retrograde ended. Venus is in direct. Mars actually, I think Mercury was in retrograde. That ended. So it is time to, start looking for new opportunities. Okay. And if you have any ideas already to, make something happen, come to life, it is the ideal time because it can actually catch a very good energy. This is the timeline of Aries. Aries is the leadership energy, new beginning, the first zodiac. So if you launch something today, it will actually have a very good momentum with the fire energy. And Queen, I feel like King of Wands is actually symbolizing that. So if you have any idea of making something happen, and the thing is, everything is trial and error. Okay, if somebody is actually telling you that something happens so easily, I see all these manifestation coaches are like actually telling something happen. Changing mind is the hardest thing that can be like a mission that human beings can take on. Changing our minds about certain subjects, ourselves, our lives, that's the hardest challenge for us, okay? So first of all, overcoming that is going to be the key here. Because we have the King of Wands, you're embodying the energy of King of Wands. He's innovative. He doesn't hesitate to change his mind, okay? He doesn't actually hesitate to look for good answers, new answers. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy. And he has a salamander as his symbol. So this symbolizes 2 things. He's passionate about the things he actually wants, and he can start anew. He can choose new things, tries new things. But another thing with that is, if something is not working out anymore, he can burn that down to the ground really fast. So give up on addictions, on that kind of stuff. I feel like here, this is what you're stepping into. This month's energy, in the next 3 months, you're going to be stepping into that. How will the situation evolve within the next 3 months? Let me tell you what's going to happen. Eight of Swords energy. What's going to happen? I don't want to speak it like I know the future, but the card actually, we have this 8 of Swords. When you try to change something, our minds are so designed so well to keep us protected, safe. It might even, some sort of like energies might come to lock you where you are, okay? And negative reviews might come forward. If you have maybe a business that you're selling products or services, you might get some negative reviews about that, or negative feedback around the people surrounding you. That can make you feel like you're trapped. But we can see here, this wrap is not really tied. Okay, if she opens her arms, it's just going to fall on the floor, and her castle is right there waiting for her. She just needs to go through these puddles, maybe step on them a little bit, and then she will climb through her castle. Okay, so because I look at on the bottom, yes, when you actually intend to break free of your chains and move forward with confidence, 3 of Wands is new adventure, travel opportunities, communication lines opening, you connecting with the like-minded energies. Everything is going to be aligning perfectly for you, okay? Let's see the internal factors that can affect it. 2 of Wands, planning. So this requires clarity. I don't see the swords energy here. Yeah, we have the pentacles. This is you. Okay, so clarity will come forward, come through making plans of the future and planting the seeds of that. Okay, this is you. You come forward here. I feel like Capricorn, you know how to begin something, pursue something, make it bigger, make it pour all your passion and time into it. That's why you showed up as a Knight of Pentacles. When you plan it out very well and when you start stepping into that energy, it seems like external factors are going to be affected by it as well. How are they going to be affected by it? I feel like your Four of Pentacles is, first, you're not going to spend your energy on the things that are not really working for you anymore. And you might even maybe go back into your shell and cut out the people, situations, energies, ideas, thoughts that are not serving you, negativity out of there. And externally, you might get a little bit like, because as the timeline wise, economically, there might be some also shortage. This is suggesting to hold your resources in your hand without spending. Make the plans and plant the seeds, but make sure you are actually, using your resources well, because externally, if you don't, there might be a heartbreak coming forward here. But that's not really going to last for a long time either, because we have the World card here. This is going to be a cycle. So that cycle is going to pass through. I don't know what's happening with the planetary alignments. There might be another retrograde happening or something, maybe like Mars might be going some sort of thing happening. But this is not going to last for too long. It just requires attention to outside resources. And then the World card is telling you it is actually going to be end of that story very fast. Final outcome is the Hermit. It seems like here, let me tell you how good Hermit is. Hermit is actually, he manifested his heart's desire. You can see the star inside of his lantern. He's satisfied with his life. He is actually in search of a meaning, in search of new things to explore, a new life opportunity, okay? And so that's why he's calm, cool, collected, and maybe he becomes a spiritual leader or even a teacher to those who are on the same pathway. Seems like your final outcome is going to be really bringing peace and into your life, not only prosperity, final results that you're going for, but also some wisdom. And that wisdom can be something I feel like that you can share with others, okay? Let's get the clarifiers going. We have High Priestess energy, Pisces. Guys, I mentioned Pisces in the beginning. I feel that energy around you. This doesn't mean that you get along with Pisces or not. This can be someone who has knowledge, okay? Or you can be embodying the energy of this. And she has knowledge, she has intuitive guidance, and she follows that, okay? She follows that intuitive guidance and the knowledge that she has. When you mix that with the passion you have, you're going to actually jump into this new situation much faster. And let's see, we have the Magician here. Yeah, even though you don't feel like you have control of the situation, I feel like you're going to pass that really fast, because Magician is a fast energy and you will take control, charge of something, because you see he has the candle in his hand, the magic wand in his hand, and all the tools he needs. So if you are doubtful of making a decision or stepping into new things, seems like your initiative, you need to take some initiative. Within the next 3 months, you are going to be taking initiative. Another thing with the Magician energy, we have Gemini and Virgo, and we have Gemini with the Hermit. You might be even manifesting someone to open the pathway for you. And maybe someone, this doesn't have to be someone that you know face to face or that is going to cross your path. This can be someone that you can maybe Google around and find in a video, and the information they put out there is useful for you, which happens to me all the time, because I also watch other readers as well, because there are some times that the meanings of the cards, even though they have certain stable meanings, the interpretation of another reader can be extremely different, and that can resonate with me, and I can actually share it with you here. So that's why I feel like there is a magician maybe even coming into your life and showing you how to create alchemy. And this person, within the next 3 months, I see here 9 of Pentacles, it will be together. You're going to open up the pathways of wealth, abundance, and success. 9 of Pentacles is actually someone who manifests their heart's desire, most of the time material satisfaction. And this person can actually have this material satisfaction and enjoy it, okay? Enjoy it in their beautiful garden. External factors, the chariot, the things are going to be, oh, I'm sorry, internal factors. I feel like when you plan it out right, even though the Knight of Pentacles is a slow energy, you are going to maybe even you completed the time of planting the seeds of what you desire. And the chariot will take you to where you need to go mentally, spiritually, physically. Maybe your intuition will move you really fast to where you need to be. We have the Emperor here, exactly with the external factor. This can be an Aries, a leader guiding you. Also, maybe you are taking charge and becoming a leader of this bunch. This can be a bunch that you're dealing with. Capricorn, Taurus, or Virgo, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, and we have the Leo and Taurus right here. And you might become a leader of this bunch because this is the external factors. Some of them can be very tight, hard to change their mind, decisions. And some of them may be people that are actually didn't achieve what they wanted. Maybe they're not in the right places in life. And you might have to take charge and guide these people to the right direction. And this can cause a little bit like nightmares. What am I dealing with kind of energy for you? Nine of Swords indicates that. But at the end of the day, I said Three of Pentacles maybe 5 times when I'm reading your cup. You're going to create a perfect work with them. Okay, you're going to create perfect energies. Final result is victory. You're going to become victorious basically. Final outcome is the 6 of Wands energy. Victory, celebration, appreciation, coming back from the war, the challenge, victorious. We're going to get to your second oracle now. Now I'm asking the best advice or guidance for my beautiful Capricorns through unconditional love. Thank you. And afterwards, okay, this is not that. I blocked that. I told you that I plan my readings before I start here. Okay. And sometimes I can just skip one thing. This is for actually looking where the blockage is. Okay. We have embracing here. So you might be challenged by some things in your life currently. And you're not really accepting it. Okay. Embracing the situation is the first key point to dissolve and resolve it. Okay. The healing will come forward when you accept change the way you do things. Okay, this is actually resonating with me, even though I'm not a Capricorn. This is actually making so much sense to me right now. So maybe there's something that you intend to change, but you're just waiting for the right moment, or you're afraid to let this go. This can be a relationship. This can be something that you begin already, or something that you're over and done with, taking too much out of your energies. Okay. And embracing that, okay, it's okay to let this go. It's okay to change this structure, turn this into something else. Okay. That acceptance of the change will start to heal the situation and remove the obstacles out of your way. The outcome is you're going to be able to focus on, rather than the pathway, your new pathway that you're building, you're going to be able to focus on the diamonds on top of the mountain. And guess what? When whatever that you keep staring at, keep looking at, keep analyzing and walking towards, you will definitely get to that final destination. Okay. So I feel like here, some of you is really close top of the mountain to the destination. That's why you might have this kind of like a negative things, if there are any. And the more you stay focused on the final result, embrace what's happening and keep changing the structure, you will get to where you need to go. Okay. Okay. Let's see the second oracle with the angelic guidance for my beautiful Capricorns. Now I have the Archangel. Okay. Zadkiel, I am love, he says, he or she. We have magenta dyed agate. I don't have one here, but this looks beautiful, guys. I am love. I align my consciousness with gentleness, compassion, and goodwill toward all. I am compassionate and kind. I am aligned with the healing powers of inner peace and kindness. I am able to help others by vibrating love through my presence, words, and actions. Magenta dyed agate here. I don't feel like this is dyed. I don't know if they dye agates. I had something here, but it wasn't. I think the original color of, if you are knowledgeable, please comment down below and let me know. This is a brown agate I have, red or maybe. The only thing magenta I have here is tourmaline. Tourmaline is also a really powerful stone, by the way. Maybe you can get a couple of them, or maybe this one as well. That will be helpful for you to manifest more love in your life. Are you seeking unconditional love? You really want others to demonstrate the love they have for you. Show your love for others and know you are well loved by many. Allow love. Be a receptacle for all that is love. Love is your natural state. Okay. Also, some say God is love. God is the perfect love. Okay. And after we fall from the heaven, we forget that. But the Creator's energy is made out of love. We are made out of love. Let's get to your affirmation. This is your last card for this reading. Would you be nervous performing for a galaxy you would never see again? Okay, this is for, I feel like this is for everyone, because at the end of the day, we are in front of people, even though these are our families, loved ones, at work. Would you be nervous? This incarnation is just one stop on a galactic tour. Do you still worry about what kids in daycare thought of you? You're still just a baby in the cosmos. Don't be nervous expressing yourself. One day you will be on the next world. Okay, basically, I feel like this is also has the meaning of the world needs your light. Okay, if you're feeling like feeling shy, disencouraged, and maybe you don't want to do because, like, you know, some people, they don't even like to hear their voices. In some videos, if you go to my purling channel, the knitting channel, I use my sister's voice, and she's like, I don't want to hear myself. If you're feeling that way, this is just a part of a journey here. Okay. And the more we share the love and touch each other's lives, the more we get connected, the more we can feel the love. And it seems like the message coming forward about for this one. All right, my beautifuls, that's all for today. Hope you enjoy your reading. If you do, don't forget to give us a thumbs up. And if you want to see more of these, go ahead and subscribe to my channel. I wish you all a magical day. Bye.